Welcome to another Corona Diaries live chat. Today, I will have a young guy from all the way from Cape Town, South Africa, MARC BUCKNER, and we know him from the famous television show The Bachelor. So let's invite MARC and let's start our live chat. Here is MARC from South Africa.
Good evening, Varro. How are you doing?
Fine, man. How are you doing?
All right, all right. I still need one of those selfie arms. I'm gonna practice some holding the phone like that for a bit, and then we might switch up every now and then.
Okay.
But I think that's right for now.
You are
These are
looking
my
good.
famous steps, by the way. This is where I always sit and do my interviews
Yeah,
and podcasts and chats. I don't know why, but somehow I find them quite comfy.
that's cool. And you are looking good for a corona look.
Oh, thanks. This is my new hairstyle. Actually, I decided to grow it out and then shave the sides.
Okay.
And obviously the beard. Everyone's growing their beard during these lockdown periods. So I did a little bit of grooming for our interview just before. There.
Yeah.
I had to do a cleanup.
Okay. But looking good because we always say, because I do, since March during the Corona times, we get all the celebrities worldwide, movie actors, actresses, singers, football players, and now we have you, the second guest from South Africa. First we had Ryan last week, and now we have MARC BUCKNER.
Well, thanks again for the invite. I actually didn't watch the full one with Ryan yet, but I know him. I've known him because he used to do a bit of modeling, and I think I've known him for about 15 years when he was modeling.
Yeah, actually, he's a really cool dude, and I know him actually from the football world, because he played in many, pro soccer player. So he was also playing in Turkey actually, and I remember him also from playing times from soccer.
Yeah. And now, you mentioned Turkey, and as I said before when we were chatting earlier, I miss Istanbul. I was based there for a while, and I miss the food and the heat, and eventually, as soon as we're out of lockdown, maybe that should be my first destination.
Yeah, I think Istanbul, you will do great because the modeling world is good, the movie world is good. You can do many, I think, a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
There
we go. It's on the game.
And MARC, of course, a lot of people, you became more popular with The Bachelor, the TV show, the TV series, actually. Let's go back to the beginning and let's hear a little bit about this show.
Oh, and
it feels like a lifetime ago. And I'm your new bachelor, so come and get to know me. A little bit about myself. I really enjoy nature. This is where I spend most of my time with friends and family. I'm looking for someone that would be interested in that. Personality traits that get me into the most trouble. I don't think before I do, generally. And I'm very spontaneous, so I just go for it. I like to consider myself romantic, and I have a few ideas of what I think are very romantic. One of which is cooking together. Just everyone putting in their part and enjoying that moment.
Wow.
I'll tell you something funny. I've never watched that commercial. I've avoided it at all costs, and I can't watch myself on the TV. So thank you for that, forcing me to do that while live on our conversation.
Yeah.
It's going to take me a while to get over that now.
Yeah, so that was the beginning how I think you started with The Bachelor. So that was, I think, very nice, actually, what I see. So, and I think you did great. And we will come back to that. And also before that, you did a lot of commercials. Of course, you did modeling, I remember. And this was also an interesting commercial from you. I don't know if you can remember now.
Oh, wow, that was a long time ago. Hey. I think I must have been 17. Sure. Cheesy. I see someone said, so very cheesy.
But that was a long time ago.
That was a very long time ago. But it was in Amsterdam, and I remember I stayed in this hotel where they shot Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, as I walked in, Femke Janssen was there.
Really?
And it was the first time I saw her in person. And we had a short chat. Because I recognized her from somewhere, but I didn't know where. And then I had to go and say, "Oh, I know you." but obviously it wasn't the X-Men at the time. Or had she done the X-Men? Yeah,
Yeah,
anyway.
but Famke
Oh,
Janssen is she's a great actress, of course, because she did many movies, of course. But X-Men
yeah,
was a big hit, of course, for international because she played with all, Hugh Jackman, all these
yeah.
guys, Halle Berry, So that was a big hit for her, So that was really interesting. So how
Yeah.
was but you did many commercials, of course. This was from the beginning, of course, what we
Yep.
showed now. You did many stuff, of course, many modeling. So tell us, like a little bit how it went, those modeling times.
Well, yeah, I mean, I started when I was 16, and then actually the first place I went to was Athens, and then Hamburg, and then I did Hamburg every year for 20 years.
Okay.
A lot in New York,
Okay.
but my best market was Germany, and yeah, and then commercials like Gillette. I think there's something that's still running, which is the Lint. I'm the Lint chef. I look a little
I think
different
so.
now, shaved
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
the hat. Um, and Mini, Gerolsteiner, a lot of beer commercials, even though I don't drink beer. And then what else? Yeah, my memory's fading. It feels like it's been forever. I mean, seeing as we're in lockdown, I'm not doing any of that anymore. But yeah, Opal. There was Opal as well. When they come to me, I'll spit them out. Okay.
Yeah. I think yeah, that was good. But how it then you did okay commercials, modeling, and then suddenly you get an offer from The Bachelor. So how did it work?
So someone slipped into my direct messages. Actually, it was the editor from the previous or producer from the previous year,
Okay.
and I thought, well, hang on, he does Survivor, so Survivor would be quite interesting. But okay, let's see what happens. Let's chat, and then we went to. I flew to Johannesburg to meet the whole team, head of Mnet, which is the main channel here, TV channel, the producers, the editors, the everyone.
Okay.
And you really, you're thrown in the deep end, and then the next stage of going back again, and they were going to from cutting it down from however many down to 10, down to 5, and so on. And then eventually, I actually, and there I see Mauritius popped into our live chat, and then. Yeah, it was a weird thing because is this a good thing to do? I mean, geez, people get torn apart. I mean, you can really ruin yourself. And what's the chances of really meeting someone? That doesn't happen very often on a TV
Exactly.
show.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, long story short, I'm glad I did it because we've got the lady upstairs, and yeah, it worked out quite well, I must say.
Yeah, we will come to that too. I think that was very interesting show, and lots of viewers, and it become. I mean, it gives a lot of things to you. Also, it will be very nice. And also, we already have some questions about it. What did your family and friends said when they found out that you were going to be on the Bachelor show?
Well, so when I mentioned it to my folks, none of us have watched any of these, and they were like, "Oh yeah, go for it. It's a great idea. Do it." And then they watched one episode of the
Yeah.
previous year, and they said, "No ways, my boy. This is not a good idea. I don't think you should do it." Because I've done a TV series before, but that's different. You've got a script, you're acting, but now you're on a. It's all you, and if you. And people are pretty, you can get torn apart because it's you. And if you're portrayed potentially, I was also thinking, you could be edited in a terrible light, and that's who you were. So how are you going to recover from such a thing?
Yeah, exactly.
And, yeah, so it was pretty terrifying, I must say. It's still pretty terrifying because people love to get involved in your life and your relationship. That's a whole other thing, but yeah, that happens.
Okay, and of course, how long it took? A couple of the series.
So the filming was almost 3 months. It was quite
Okay.
a while, just under
Okay.
3 months, and then was airing once a week for. Shall we ask how many months did it air for? Babe? 3 months. Okay, well, it's
Oh,
airing
that's
for 3
cool.
months, filming for 3 months. There we go. Yes.
Okay.
Clearly, my memory.
That's very nice. So Marcia is there also. Marcia van Wijk.
She's upstairs in bed with the dogs,
Okay,
cuddling.
so we say hello to Marcia.
Yeah. I'll show you her if she wasn't half passed out. She's giggling in the background. I can hear her.
Because everybody, you guys, everybody is very curious because from America and North Europe, they don't know the show much. They don't, of course, they didn't watch the show. So let's show her how she looks and how you guys look at the end of the show.
Okay.
I think we make a great couple. And
you
I don't want this journey to end with you.
Never felt
Oh, very romantic.
if it's real, I can't be sure. I don't understand this anymore.
But
Now, I can hear you now.
yeah, I was saying it's so terrifying because in fact I wasn't sure. Someone asked how tall I am. I am 186. What is that? Just under 6'2". It's pretty terrifying because you don't know if she is gonna accept. And then you're so invested. Now what happens? And and then it's televised. So it is quite daunting.
She's so happy. You can see it on her face.
Yeah. That's when I knew. Okay, it's
Yeah.
good. We're fine.
How can she say no to you?
Yeah. Oh, and then there's the kisses.
Yeah, the happy, you know. So that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So the end of the show is really cool, actually, you know. So that was a really happy end, and she's so happy how she talks. So I like it also very much because, of course, the north of Europe, America, they don't know it. So it was really cool. Now they see her, and I see many comments. Great couple, good, you know. So that was really very nice, actually. And then also you did some TV series also. What I see in Bollywood.
Yeah,
Actually.
that was. It was now I've forgotten if it was 2 seasons or 3 seasons, but it was actually the life story of a woman who played herself.
Okay.
Wait, I'm going to try this arm position for a bit.
Of course.
She played herself. She's a very, very famous porn star.
Okay.
I played her husband. And we shot it in Mumbai mostly, but then also a little bit in South Africa. So yeah, that's her there, Sunny Leon, or Karanjit Kaur is her original name.
So here.
So that was quite an experience. I had to play a rock star.
Really?
Yeah, all tattooed up, and I had to sing, which.
So this was from the set.
Yes, yeah, that was just background. We were listening to the producer, just trying to get some tips on.
Oh, okay.
They were thinking.
Yeah, because they want to also see a little bit the footage from the series, and let's see how Mark played or sing. Because I'm very curious now here.
Here we go.
So let's see.
Time comes and goes, looked over my shoulder.
Do you play a song like this for every girl you meet?
Well, do you want to be the last?
Are you here for me?
So, Miss Karen.
Why do you keep calling me Karen?
That's because I'm not interested in Sonny. I'm only interested in Karen.
Do you regret it?
Should I regret it?
You're not a murderer. You're not a terrorist. You're a really good person.
Also interesting.
So
So,
there's something wrong. I can't watch myself.
yeah, but it's okay. We watch for you.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was really
watch
nice.
my reaction.
But how was it to be in India? Because I don't know, where was it shot? You said India?
So mostly in Mumbai.
Okay.
And while you're treated like a prince. I mean, everything that you want at any time. And I started to take advantage of that as time went on.
Okay.
Because Sonny would say to me, if you want that, you can get that. So even if it's impossible, we'll make it happen. So yeah, they treat you very, very well when you're in Bollywood. And then I did a bit of a bit of soul searching. I went up north to Rajasthan, a whole lot of traveling because we obviously did many trips back and forth. But the filming, there was a lot of rioting going on at the time.
Okay.
So I get to the airport in South Africa, stamp my passport, about to get on the plane, and then the producer would phone and say, "You can't fly today. You can't enter the country today."
Really?
So then I
Wow.
would get, yeah, and this happened a couple of times. I get escorted out of the airport, quickly get my stamp back into the country,
Wow.
even though all I've done is take 5 steps into the airport, and then fly the next day.
Wow.
So yeah, that happened a few times.
Okay. And did you like the place? I mean, how was your experience there?
Yeah, the people are so welcoming. You meet someone and they'll invite you in to meet their family and their friends, and they're as if you're part of their family.
Okay.
The city Mumbai is pretty dirty, but I prefer it up north and even more so down south in Kerala and all of that. But the food was for me that was my main focus. I just wanted to eat as much as I could.
Yeah.
There's something called thali, and you go there. It's a buffet. In fact, I ate someone out of their restaurant. They kicked me out. It's a buffet, yet they said to me, "Enough, get out."
Wow.
I said, "What? This is what are you talking about? This is thali." And then eventually negotiated my way. I paid a little extra, and then we figured things out.
Wow, wow, man. But life is experience, full of experiences, and you never know what happens tomorrow, So you should enjoy the life, and you see how is it going, with you. You start as a model, then, commercials. You started also, what you said, when you were 16.
Yep. Yeah. When I was in school still, yeah. So I was traveling a little bit when we had holidays.
Yeah.
I'd come back, finish school, and then head out again. So
yeah, wow.
Yeah, it's quite a while.
And Mark, later also you were in Italy. You were also playing rugby there, couple of more than half year actually. And also you finished the school. Also you studied in New York.
No, I studied in Santa Cruz and San Jose.
Okay.
So I did a bit of school there. And then I always missed it. That's all I could think about was going back to the States. In fact, still now.
Okay.
So then I did a couple stints with the modeling in New York and Miami.
Okay.
My last one was for a year. Actually, I was a personal trainer as well on the side because everyone in New York has got 10 jobs.
Wow.
I had 2. But I was training people we had a gym in the building. So I was training people there and also in Central Park.
Nice.
On the side, yeah.
That's very cool, man. And also, I saw that you were in many times, in a lot of magazine covers, and also actually one of the big ones everybody knows, Men's Health. So you did also a great job there on the covers. Everybody talk about it. You also there, you started, I think, first a long time ago. I think I see this one.
Yeah. There was actually one when I was I think the youngest person ever on a cover. But there were 3 of us on the cover. I was a teenager still, so when I started modeling, this was my ultimate dream. I thought I'm gonna get on the cover of Men's Health one day, and then once
and you did it.
Yep, finally, and then
And this one is very funny one actually. 2 versions, huh? This one, and we can see the topless one.
Sex with Aliens. It's
that was the one.
Title.
Yeah. 2 covers. You guys, they choose this and they choose this, and what we see the records of Men's Health, and of course this was the one everybody choose to buy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh okay, interesting. I didn't know you could see that.
Yeah, they see. You can see it also that the other one is the majority of the people they get the topless copy actually the same.
Okay. I suppose it makes sense. Actually, my favorite one, there was a Polish one, and because you don't often get told, you would shoot a whole series of shots, and they get sold off. It goes into a kind of library. Oh, there we go. I don't know when I was, I don't know how old I was there, but I don't know why. I was so happy to be in because I used to go to Poland a lot.
Okay.
Just for short holidays, and when I lived in Munich, and I was very happy when that one came out.
Yeah, because you became international, kind of a star, international model, so that was also amazing, so what you are doing actually.
Yeah.
And also, what I see all the time, you are with motorbikes, motorcycles, motorbikes.
Yeah, I do love. Well, that's the benefit of being riding for so long. I can always do a shoot that involves a motorbike, and especially that one was very difficult to ride. But there's my current beast.
Wow,
I've been souping that up for a couple of years, so it's got everything you could imagine.
that's actually very cool picture. I mean, it's very, very nice.
Yeah.
And
So we
also,
used my
of
very
course, this
own
one's
bike on
nice.
that.
Also,
That
very good,
beautiful.
cool one.
Yeah.
So but you like speed, adrenaline, I think you like motorbikes, but did you have any, like, I heard also that you had a big accident long time
Yeah.
ago, I think more than 10 years ago, which you almost couldn't feel your leg or something had happened.
Yeah, I was actually I used to ride Harleys quite a while back,
Yeah.
and I was riding a Harley, and someone went through the red light, and as I pulled off, I didn't see them behind me. They were driving around 120, but they just clipped the bike and myself, and ended up rupturing 4 discs, and the discs were also touching onto my sciatic nerve. So that is an unbelievable pain. There is nothing that morphine, nothing can take that pain away. So it's an experience I'll never forget. I mean, it took a few years to recover. I'm
Wow.
still, if I train incorrectly, if I miss a step on a curb, then I'll be man down for a couple of days. But it took about up until, so that was almost 10 years ago, around 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Up until about 6 months ago, I couldn't feel my right foot fully, and I
Really?
started getting pins and needles. Actually, on the show, yeah, my foot was constantly itchy, and I recognized that I was getting this feeling back, even though all the doctors said it'll never happen.
Wow.
But yeah, it came back recently, so I'm very happy about that, because I think I've broken my toe 10 times trail running after that accident.
And now you feel okay, I think. Then.
Yeah, I did a lot of things. I got more into health, actually.
Okay.
I got into intermittent fasting, which is what I was training people in the States to do, and it changed my training. I got more into herbs, and at the time I was vegan. So yeah, I did everything to avoid surgery, because they said surgery, they'd have to fuse my discs in order for me to make sure that I could continue walking and running.
Exactly. And then I see many comments also. They say Mark looks amazing. He looks great. This look fits it very well. And what I like also, these pictures, also people like it. Actually, your followers, they ask me also some good pictures to show. Also.
Yeah. That's actually, it's shot by the owner of my agency in South Africa. He's Byron. He does a great job at making me look good.
Yeah, looking really, really good. Like a movie star.
Yeah, it's funny now. It's the first time I've grown my hair long, so I've been trying this out for a bit.
Yeah.
So we'll see when we can eventually start modeling again and traveling, if that works in that world. But
okay.
Yeah.
Actually, also one of my friends, he was in South Africa. Maybe you can recognize him here.
Yes. That was our favorite spot. So we used to go, we used to go there, and I would eat like a horse. You can put as much as you want, and then you weigh the plates and everything. Wellness Warehouse, and I still go shopping there every day. And that was our thing. So we would go there.
Yeah.
And Mira's always been super healthy, which is same as myself.
It's great, man. So that's really cool, actually. Very nice. Because I work also with Miro. We did some appearances in Holland, of course, in Amsterdam. And also we were together. I booked him for an event in Utrecht for Dutch Comic Con a couple of years ago. He did some meet and greet, because he did also kind of a soap series every day. So they call good days, bad days in Holland. So
he was a bodyguard, is that right?
He had a role, I think, bad character. I don't know. I didn't watch because it's for, every day, for the mostly ladies in the daytime. I didn't
Yeah.
watch the show, but it is like a soap series. But I know that he has got like a bad character. He's playing a bad role, but I don't know if he's a bodyguard or I really don't know. But he did very well because he had a lot of fans, and like many people came for meet and greet. So it was really, really actually nice times also when we were together. And also, this picture is, I think, from the men's health party, which you were, because I see men's health.
Yeah, yeah. That was actually just a little while before we started filming the Bachelor.
Okay, so it's last year.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
was it September or yeah, in July, August, or maybe August. Yeah, somewhere around there.
yeah, again, here is Bachelor of the South Africa. So that's really a good one, actually.
Yeah, it's only our second season that we've had. So yeah, it really is unusual that someone. Now I didn't realize that until I started looking at the stats later on. It's very unusual that someone actually meets a partner on a show, but yeah, it happened.
Yeah, I mean, very cute, very nice. Actually, we got a lot of comments, so it's very nice to introduce you to US and to introduce you to all Europe now, because now
Well,
they
hopefully they'll air it because I think different countries do also buy out the series. So who knows? Maybe.
I wish like on Netflix or like in like Amazon. So that will be, I think, really, really cool actually. If they do something, I think it will be really, really nice. And I also heard that you're a pet lover. So dogs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. Huh? Now you have 2 dogs, I think, at home. Huh? 2.
I'll tell you something. Part of the contract for The Bachelors, I said I will not do the show unless Luna can come with. So she joined me on the entire thing. A few people know that. She did part to 1 or 2 of the episodes, and yeah, she stayed with me at the hotel. So we had to arrange a pet-friendly hotel for Luna.
Look at
That's Jasper. Shame he actually passed away when I was shooting a German TV commercial.
Okay,
On the set.
sorry to hear.
Yeah, so it took me a while to get another afterwards, but yeah, I do love cats. Someone was asking, hybrid fan. Yes, just dogs. I like the fact that they can go hiking with me, and we go 4x4ing often. So the dogs come with. The new one, actually, he joined us on one of the 4x4 trips, and of course threw up all over the back seat. So that was a bad experience. But yeah, now this new little guy, Mauricio. Well, I found him on the promenade at a shelter. Yeah. And I brought him home, and Mauricio fell in love, and yeah, and now, so we've got one male, one female, and they, as I say, they're cuddled up upstairs. So that's Mauricio's new cuddle buddy.
Yeah, I'm sure that now they are sleeping next to Marcia.
Yep, taken over the front, and then the other side, my side of the bed. I mean, I got a king extra length, and it feels like it's a single bed. I get no blanket, and I'm squished to the other. When the dogs stretch out, it's like, oh, and then I get pushed.
My God. Okay, man. And Mark, we have questions coming up all the time, and what also people are also again asking the same things actually, but I can ask again. How was The Bachelor changed your life?
It is still a wild experience. I mean, I mentioned to you earlier, there's a lot. People sadly often look for negative, and so there's been a lot of negative comments, and but it's been mostly positive. When we see people in the street, people are so fantastic, so supportive. But yeah, throughout, everyone's got a favorite.
Yeah.
And I think in a sense it's kind of designed that way. There's a character for a group of people, that certain personalities will be attracted to, and then people get very attached and offended if you do something that they perceive to be the wrong thing. So. And then when you say goodbye to the person, and obviously you can, if you even choose someone, you can only choose one. It's only logical. So, and I'm only looking for one person, and so I'm obviously going to upset
Of
20,
course.
23 ladies, and then a large portion of the population. But yeah, life is all about experience, and that's what I said. If this whole show doesn't turn into a relationship, it doesn't turn into anything more. What it does offer is the most unbelievable, unexpected experience, because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I can imagine, you know. So, but what I heard, what I see, all those comments, I think you did great. And yeah, I mean, the show is good. You were good. She is good, you know. So I think that creates very well, actually. And this
Yeah,
picture also, where was it? It was in South Africa also.
yeah, that was shot by a guy from Milan. So that was shot in South Africa. I've done a lot of my portfolio work in South Africa because I dislike I dislike doing pictures for portfolio and all that. I always just try and resort to work. If it's work, then I'll use those images. But when I'm in South Africa, my agent Byron, he makes it happen. So
Okay. So that is really nice. I mean, all your photo shoots are really impressive. Also from Europe, South Africa, it looks amazing. It looks really cool, you know.
yeah.
So,
Someone said, "Where's Marissa?" She's hopped into bed and she's having an early night with the pups.
and she's watching us.
Probably from the top. Let me see.
I don't know. She's watching us. I see it because I think she was also, she's in and out in the chat too, actually.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So we'll see if she pops in the chat again. Marissa may be
And,
sleeping.
and by the way, let's look at some questions before the last part. We can see that, Mark, are you a fan of Britney Spears?
Britney Spears. I don't remember Britney Spears. That was such a long time ago. I haven't heard about her for years. But I'm sure I'm more of a fan of Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin, Metallica, Disturbed. That's
And
my
also,
style.
hybrid fan number 3 on Instagram. Mark, I really like your stairs and walls.
There we go. There's the famous stairs. We'll change the background for a bit. Let's see. This section is very dark here. That's not going to work. Okay.
And Mark, they ask again your dogs, the 2 dogs' names.
So that's so Marissa named. I call him Sai, but she calls him Saiban, and then it's Luna.
Okay.
Luna and Saiban.
Okay. And they said that you have to look after your leg, but we already talked about it.
Yeah. Recovered nicely.
Oh, yeah. Some of your fans, they said you recognize them, so it's very cool. They already understand that you see them, so it's very cool. And they're on the chat. And they said that we got to see the series in US and also in Canada.
Oh yeah.
Also.
Oh, see. What about the Backstreet Boys? Jeez, that is. I mean, I remember Vanilla Ice. That was my favorite. Vanilla Ice.
Oh,
and,
Vanilla Ice.
Oh, what was the guy with the big pants?
I remember, even though he had a movie also, Vanilla Ice, one film, you know.
Yeah.
But long time ago.
Surprised when I saw, and I used to have a cassette. Oh, now I'm giving away my age. I'd have those cassettes of Vanilla Ice, Madonna, and oh no, it's going to drive me nuts. Anyway, it'll come to me later. The Big Pants.
Okay. But he had a movie, or I mean, what you said with Madonna, together with Madonna, or?
No. But no, I was just saying like those are the different groups that I listen to. But he did pop into a few movies. Do you do martial arts? I used to do kickboxing. Actually, I spent a lot of time in Thailand when this whole back injury happened. I ended up, when I could recover enough to walk and travel again, I ended up in Thailand for quite a while because you see, as a South African, we only get a certain number of days that you're allowed in Europe. And if I wanted to save my days in Germany to work there, then I would, oh, there he is. then I'd pop over to Thailand and, oh, it's going to drive me nuts. What is this guy's name? Anyway, and yeah, so then I started doing kickboxing then. So I would MC Hammer, thank you very much. Well done, MC Hammer.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, that's really, yeah. So that I think that was also a good one. And also, you like kickboxing, martial arts?
Yeah, so when I came back to South Africa, I continued with boxing. Oh, there we go. So I was doing a lot of boxing. I found that to be the best for fitness, the ultimate. But the kickboxing was a bit of a struggle with my back. Yeah, but I may do eventually.
Yeah, I mean, so let's see. Any new comments coming up? Let's go to the new ones.
Dogs. I've got two dogs. Um,
Oh, want to see the tour of your house, my friend.
Sure, I know. Okay, well, I'm going to admit it's a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you. I'll show you. Okay, the entrance.
And Peter said
Yep.
it is hammer time.
Hammer time. No,
Hammer
wait.
time.
Yeah, Hammer time. MC Hammer and what's that? Vanilla Ice one.
Vanilla
someone
Ice.
wrote it earlier. Ice, baby.
Ice, baby.
So this is the lounge area.
Yeah.
I don't know what you can see, but I'll try and show you outside.
Okay.
So,
But don't lose the Wi-Fi connection, please.
oh no, we're strong all the way through. It's probably pretty dark, but yeah, you could see Table Mountain, Lion's Head, and Signal Hill because Table Mountain's popping up behind.
We see only
Lion's
some
Head.
lights.
Yeah, no, often they have the lights on Table Mountain. I don't know if they're doing it these days.
Okay.
I try and okay, now it's going to get very bright. Here you go. This is the spare room. You can see the dogs have already messed up the pillows. The bed was recently made, and
Yeah.
they make their little home over there. And then this is the bathroom, recently renovated.
So everybody, you are watching the Mark Buckner's house. This is very private, exclusive, first ever live chat, and Mark showing his house privately.
And the messy kitchen. We just did a little cooking session, so we kind of left this as it is. I'll try and avoid the messy kitchen. I'll see what I can show you upstairs. Well, I won't show you Marissa passed out in bed, but
Oh,
let's see if she really is.
by the way, they are writing if Marissa is at home or not.
Yeah, there she is. She's giving a little wave. Can you see it? No, wait.
Yeah, she's waving hands.
She's hiding. And then this is old little Luna. Hello, Loons.
Luna.
What? There we go. And then Marissa's got Sai over here.
Hi.
That's Sai, and yeah, and then the other. Well, you don't want to see the bathroom here, but that's pretty much it. The shower and this is the bedroom, the main bedroom.
Wow.
So yeah, that's the tour. Oh, and then of course the bike that never gets used, the bicycle. More
Yeah,
into more the automated ones.
So guys, this is the house of Marissa and Mark.
Yep,
At
that's
the
us.
moment.
Oh wait, let me just grab. I'm going to grab a sip of water while we're chatting. I did this renovation to have like a black and white look everywhere. So yeah,
That's cool. It looks very nice.
thanks. Yeah, actually we're looking to get a house. So hopefully in the next few months when lockdown's over, then we're going to start shopping.
Yeah.
But yeah, that may, yeah, I think in Hout Bay or these areas, because we're very central at the moment, but
Okay.
in order to get a spot with a lot more land and maybe some more animals,
Yeah.
you have to move a little bit out.
That's very cool. And also, you like cooking?
Yeah, we cook every night together.
Oh my God! Look at this one.
We've kind of started a bit of a
Mark,
cooking
Mark.
show.
Look at this.
That was, I'm doing my burgers. That was at my mom's place in Hout Bay years and years ago.
Okay, but you were always good boy. You were always good, cooking well. I think
Yeah.
it looks very nice what you are doing.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I mean it's been my thing because the when I was younger and playing rugby, I needed to eat a lot,
Yeah.
and my folks were working very hard, so all day I'd be cooking myself more and more meals and prepping prepping as many calories as I could possibly get in.
Okay.
So that became my passion.
Wow. And oh yeah, they said you guys should wedding. We are waiting for the wedding. Lovely couple. Yeah. Wow. Many people want to try Mark's amazing burgers. Also from Hong Kong, Vio. She says you're a family man, and she like also your bicycle, which is hanging on the top, the bike on the upstairs.
Yeah, and you know the thing was, sadly, because of the accident, I used to race downhill bikes. So I've done quite a few things, and
Okay.
any sport that I could get my hands on, I would go kayaking, and I used to surf competitively for a while. And that accident threw everything out. I couldn't kayak, I couldn't sit in the kayak anymore, I couldn't surf or to lie on my stomach, and I couldn't cycle.
Okay.
So everything stopped for quite a while, and then I thought, okay, well, let me get this bike. Maybe I'll be able to start cycling again. And of course, that did not happen.
Wow.
So yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm running through some of the comments quickly.
Of course, you can look at the comments, and some people want to see again Marissa and your the last part, and I want to show again her to the people so they can see you guys from the one of the last episodes, actually, from The Bachelor. So the people, and you can check the questions, by the way. I mean,
someone's asking how's the lockdown. The lockdown has been it's been tough for us all. I've had some very interesting experiences during the lockdown. But looking forward to it ending, looking forward to all of this mess being over. I must tell you, on that day, it was so hot because we're at a game reserve, and it was cooking. You can see, I mean, it was 45 degrees. I'm in a suit, Marissa's in this big dress. Quite unexpected. We're all a little bit sunburnt, but it's real, so there's that at least.
Yeah, exactly. Looks very, very nice. And the quarantine time, we are now talking a little bit with the corona, because of course we were all around the world, we were all affected by the corona situation with COVID. And then since March we were locked down, some quarantine, we couldn't go out anywhere. So how was it there? And we heard also some of your followers, fans, also write that you had some bad experience, a kind of something had happened a couple of weeks or last month, I think something had happened. So if you can just tell briefly, because then the people can understand and they don't have to message and ask me, because I don't know what had happened there. Or so you can tell I think the best to hear from you.
So I started talking about it. I put it out there a little bit, and then I retracted it under instruction of a lawyer, because I was, for buying fruit, I was arrested and taken in, but I was also brought to a couple ATMs along the way. The cops stopped and searched me. When I went for my wallet, they grabbed their gun, and I said, but I'm showing you my wallet. They went through my wallet. Wow. Then they let me go, and then 5 minutes later, on my way home, they said, get in or we'll throw you in. So I got in, and they took me to a couple ATMs. I've laid charges, and from what I've heard, they've done this to a few people, and they have been suspended, but I still have to go to court. So yeah, it was not a great experience, but I also, from what I understand, they've arrested over 230,000 people for contravention of the lockdown regulations, which
it's crazy. Look at the situation, you know. I mean, a guy like you be arrested for that reason. It's so.
Well, the thing is, the cops they knew me from before. They had seen me before, because they said to me, "Where's your dog?" And obviously, at the time, we weren't allowed to walk our dogs in South Africa, so I didn't have my dog with me, thankfully. But yeah, they knew me. I'd see, and I recognized them because I'd seen them quite a few times before.
Okay.
Yeah. But so I still have to deal with that, even though they have been suspended. Still got to. But I think it will be resolved.
But Mark, they didn't recognize you from the show, from The Bachelor, or didn't you tell? Look, I am Mark Buckner from The Bachelor, from the.
I think they may have, and they may have seen that there's a possibility of getting some money, but Yeah, that I think that may have been the problem. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so I didn't
Because
want to
sometimes
delve.
it happens all around the world, these kind of things, you know, like in
Yeah,
Europe, everywhere. Because sometimes jealousy, sometimes I don't know, you know, it depends on, of course, the character of those people also, you know, like
yeah,
I don't know, you know. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it happened, you know. So
yeah.
life
It was
life is
just,
going
but
on.
there was constant threats. They were constantly threatening. We're going to put you in jail for overnight, and then you're all ours. We're gonna
Wow.
throw you into there's another jail out of town. We're gonna take you there.
Yeah.
And driving recklessly because there's nothing to hold on to in the back of the van. So they're spinning the car, trying to just before they get to the ATM, then they drive more recklessly, and you're rolling around. So it's clear intimidation. But
Anyway, because I saw also some scenes from America, you know, Corona times, you know, in everywhere, all around the world, you know, like a lot of things going on, man. I mean, so we don't know, you know, like what's going on. So
yeah, I see. It's a bit of a free for all. I think a lot of people see it as an opportunity to make a bit of money or just to
yeah,
do as please. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. On to positive things. I mean,
Yeah, talk to
there's
the positive things. Yeah, but at least the fans, the followers, all the time message and ask if it is real or what had happened. So nice that you also explain briefly.
yeah, I'm glad that you brought up because I did notice because I removed my statement under instruction of a lawyer. I couldn't respond to some of the statements that it had never happened, and
Okay.
yeah, it's I've got the fine that I still have to deal with. It will
Yeah,
show.
but just yeah, always be positive, stay strong, and you know, hopefully these Corona times will over. You know, hopefully, you know, like slowly. Anyway, you know, and of course we have to, you know, like be careful with like. Always wash your hands, and you have to be careful with elderly people. Let's say, you know, like what we have to do, I think.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's I guess we can only know what we're told, and that's the information that we have. So may as well and follow the instruction in that sense. Yeah, and hope that we're given the right information.
Yeah, exactly. And also, what I know that also you like what you said, also hiking, but also you like skydiving and kayaking, and you know, like all I think a lot of sports. You love outdoor
Yeah.
sports and everything outdoor.
Yeah, I must say, all I've been doing, I mean, the moment, because our lockdown was quite a hard lockdown, we couldn't go outdoors, you couldn't do any exercise, obviously. But the moment that we could do the mountains, I was out there, and I think I've been out on the mountain most days.
Yeah,
Marissa and I do try and hike as much as we can with the dogs. So these days, I feel like a lazy old man, and I just do the hiking. But yeah, as soon as we can, I'd love to get myself a stand-up paddleboard, and that'll be my new thing.
yeah. And also, as soon as these travel things will be open, when you can travel easily and you know, like relaxedly, or hopefully you can come to again to Europe and maybe to Amsterdam, and
Yeah,
then we can organize some maybe movie job together, or
yeah.
you know, like appearance together, because I'm also working on several film projects, and I did just 2 action movies. I mean, I was the casting director from these 2 movies, and we did really well. And if I knew you before, I mean, it will be love to give you a part in these films, you know. So one of them
Yeah,
actually, you know, because I
but
think you fit very well to like a romantic comedy or action.
thank you. Well, the funny thing is, I mean, like you pointed out, we chatted years and years ago,
Exactly.
and yeah, because I had a break into my vehicle, and geez, I completely forgot about that. But yeah, as soon as we can travel, then it's. I was saying to Marissa, if I can get a shoot in Germany, then we can hop over to Germany for a bit,
And then to
and
Holland,
maybe
to Amsterdam.
and then Amsterdam is just next door. I mean, my father actually he works a lot in Amsterdam. His main office is there, so I always say to him, you know, as soon as I get the next shoot in Hamburg, then I'm popping over to say hi, and then I can see you and
Yeah,
Miro
of
when he's
course.
back
Yeah,
from
of course.
Thailand.
I think that will be, I think, very, very good. And to see
Yeah,
you, and you know, to Maricia, it will be. And her last name is looks like also Dutch, Van Wyk.
yeah. So the Afrikaans, yeah,
Yeah,
Dutch Afrikaans. But what we've been doing lately is we do a lot of off-roading, 4x4ing. I've been building up my vehicle even more. It's actually in the shop right now, getting done up by a group called Maniacs. And this thing looked like a beast because they're all maniacs back there. And I mean, we went 4x4ing on Sunday, and I did more with that Jeep than I've ever done before.
Yeah.
So yeah, if we stay in this lockdown any longer, then it's going to be more trips up north.
Yeah.
So maybe you can meet us halfway. We'll do a road trip on the way through.
Yeah, of course, man. I mean, it will be really cool. Or maybe in Istanbul also, you know, like
Yeah.
Istanbul, Amsterdam, we can organize, you know, as soon as this thing finish, you know, then, yeah, I think we can do many things. Hopefully, yeah, we can, yeah, it will finish. So we'll see, you know.
Yeah, hopefully in the next couple months.
Yeah.
Praying.
Yeah.
We can start. And I'm missing the gym. I've been thinking about that because we've got a little outdoor gym. I can do some chin-ups, but just to get into a normal gym for a bit and zen out with my music.
Yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to.
Yeah, but
I guess it makes you appreciate the things that you normally would take for granted. You know, like before hiking, that's something I would do just haphazardly. Now I'm so excited about it when we can finally get out there. Yeah.
Yeah, and we get comments from Kevin Johan. I don't know, Mark. My concert was in Amsterdam.
Oh yeah, have we met Kevin? Well, I would have come over and checked out your concert if I had known, and if I was there. Let's see. I'm going to pop through some of these. We're not married just yet. There's
Oh, okay. I see. Hello, guys. Yeah, we get many messages.
Yeah.
Mark, your wife is beautiful from Litteror.
Yeah. So
great chat. Thank you.
Let's see. And there's a lot from India. Thank you, everyone, for all of the support from India. That's the fantastic thing about people in India are so supportive. I noticed that with the show, and actually. Sunny mentioned it when we were filming that people there are just, they can almost do no wrong, and it's everyone's always been supportive ever since we started filming that show.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Comments.
But yeah, it was really cool, and I think it was a great chat, Mark, tonight. You know, it was so interesting. You know, we talked, I think, about everything, most of the things, let's say.
Yeah, and I mean, thanks again for the invite. We should try and make this a regular thing.
Yeah, I think you see your fans all around the world. They missed you, so it was nice that we showed. Also, we remember, of course, The Bachelor and also your other work in India. So it was good because, I mean, of course, in South Africa they know it, but in other all around the world they don't know. So it was really cool that we showed a little bit about you, some footage, pictures. So it was really cool. Now more people know about Mark Buckner.
Well, thanks again for the invite. And
of course, you're welcome.
Yeah, and as I say, whenever you're free again, then we must definitely do another chat. And
yeah, maybe next time, maybe in 1 month time, something like that. Maybe in a month, then we can talk together with Marcia and you together. You know, so it will be really cool.
Actually. That's a good idea. Yeah, next time let's do
like couple. You will be couple, and we can talk a little bit, show about Bachelor again to maybe to America fans, for European fans. It will be nice, and they can meet her. It will be really cool. You can tell her, and this chat they can watch on here on Instagram from Hollywood Masters. Also, they can watch on Facebook and YouTube. So it will be all over social media.
Okay, perfect.
By the way,
cool. Yeah, so let me know when you're free, and then I'll set a time with Marissa. I mean, we're in lockdown, so we're home every night.
Yes, man. So thank you again for this beautiful chat, and I'm very honored that you join also one of my Corona Diaries chat, Mark. So yeah, let's keep in touch and say hello to Marissa, and yeah, we'll talk soon again.
Thank you. Thanks to you, Varol, and we'll stay in touch and keep well.
All right, man. So. See you soon. All right. Take care.
Cheers, everyone. Goodbye.
All right. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. So thank you very much for watching our beautiful chat, interesting chat with Mark Buckner. I learned a lot, and it was amazing story of Mark, how he started as a model and how he grew up on television, and now he did a great show with Bachelor, and of course he's a great dog lover. He loves speed bikes, and also I also heard now about his Bollywood TV show, which was, I think, also very interesting. I didn't watch yet, but I will watch it. So that was for today. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.